I was a chief technology officer of a mid-sized organization. Now, I am starting a new chapter in my life. Ever wonder what a CTO actually does all day? Most people picture innovation, strategy, and futuristic technology. But after years in the role, I can tell you the truth. A lot of it is firefighting, translating people, and solving chaos. Let me show you. The fires. These are the activities that hit unexpectedly. If it reaches me, it's already bad. The layers before me couldn't contain it, and cleaning up won't be easy. Chances are a customer is not happy. They likely had a service outage, lost money, or worse, got on the news because of us. I have limited time to understand it, build a plan, and align the team. Maybe it's a call to the customer apologizing. Maybe it's getting on the next flight to visit them. If I'm lucky, the tough part has been done, and I am there as a show of good faith. But it's rarely that simple. There are usually consequences. They need someone to take accountability, someone to yell at. That person is usually me. Outages and cyber attacks still happen, no matter what measures you put in place. Then you have the mini-fires, the random requests. A program wants to know if we perform a certain service or if we have prior experience with a product. I get emails from PhD students wanting to team up on research. I get vendors who want to meet to discuss their products or services. Or, and this is the part that still cracks me up, questions on how to use Microsoft Office. Yes, my peers assume just because I am the CTO, I can solve all their computer issues when we are in a meeting together. My favorite one, why can't he get PowerPoint into presentation mode? Because he was using the web version. Then there's the controlled chaos. Things we knew were coming, just not exactly when or how. A big customer meeting. A new request for proposal. In this capacity, my role is an advisor. The ultimate decision goes to the profit and loss executives. I read proposals. I plan out the meeting agendas. But my real job? I'm a translator and peacekeeper between the subject matter experts, the program managers, sales, finance, and everyone else in the room. We are a technology company, so technology usually plays a big part. Whether it's a proposal or a customer meeting, I would ask, is the tech solid? Is the story compelling? Does it make sense for the customer? I often have to take 20 pages of engineering brilliance and turn it into a single PowerPoint slide. And let's not forget the prep calls and dry runs. Lots and lots of them. Just last month I helped write a proposal and ended up spending a whole weekend plus late nights on it. Saturday morning, 9 a.m. While the rest of the world is enjoying their weekend, I am on a conference call discussing today's plan and which sections I have to help write. That's the reality. Even at the CTO level, you roll up your sleeves when the pressure is on. And finally, there's the routine, predictable part of my job. Operating reviews, budget meetings, talent reviews. This is where I get to step back and look at the big picture. At this level, making money is everyone's focus, regardless of your functional role. This is also where I get exposed to new technology. That's the fun part. I meet product companies, form partnerships, and spot where to invest. I look 2 years ahead, while others look at next week. Deciding where the company moves next may be the most important part of my job. My calendar says I work from 9 to 5. But I often have meetings from 8:30 to 6 o'clock. If I can multitask, I'm scanning emails during the boring parts of a meeting. Yes, I do that too. If I actually get a free hour, that's when I catch up on the reading I should have done yesterday, or catch up on all the tech news feeds I subscribe to. After hours, when the meetings quiet down, is when the real work happens. Go through all the emails I am just CC'd on, catch up on my LinkedIn, eat the cold lunch that's been sitting on my desk for 3 hours. Or quick tag-ups with my peers since we don't have time to meet during the day. A simple text, "Hey, got a few minutes to chat?" can often lead to another hour-long discussion. So yeah, the CTO title sounds fancy on paper. But most of my day was really about translating between people, especially Type A personalities. At the senior level, you run into a lot of characters with aggressive personalities. That's how they got to where they are. I frequently get into friendly debates with sales executives over which product to propose, what topics to put on a meeting agenda. I would spend hours arguing over technical merit and relevance. I would argue execution risks, the thing most people don't think about. It's not just about what's best for the company, it also has to benefit the customer. It's not so easy to try to save the customer money when we are trying to make their money. I also spend a lot of time with proposal managers. Their job is to make us look like superheroes. My job is to make sure we don't get sued or lose money. I have to step in and say, we can't phrase it that way. It's just not accurate. They want to say fully autonomous. I have to change it to automated with human oversight. It's a constant tug of war between the marketing dream and the engineering reality. It's easy to say why we should do something. It's a lot harder to say why that's the best way to do something compared to the alternatives. If I let too much of the fluff through, it's our team that pays for it during implementation. I love problem solving, but after 25 years of corporate life, and over a decade having to spend weekends writing proposals, I started wondering if there was a way to use these skills without the golden handcuffs. The C-suite is not what most people imagine. We are all still people, we chit-chat and make jokes with each other. If there's one thing we might do better than others, it's managing our time and knowing how to prioritize it. It's part firefighter, part BS caller, part translator. I manage my workload using a strict 60/40 framework. 60% of my energy is that, triage, the fires that escalated to my desk because nobody else could stop them. But the other 40%? That has to be visionary work. If I let the triage eat into that 40%, I'm not a CTO. I'm just an expensive firefighter. That 40% is the anchor that keeps the company moving forward, while the other 60% is trying to pull us backward. Maintaining that vision while the building is metaphorically on fire is the real job description. If you enjoyed the video and would like to hear more stories and lessons from the executive world, let me know in the comments. There's a lot more to explore. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to continuing the conversation with you.